Hey guys, Sheri Richerson from Experimental Homesteader, Exotic Gardening, SheriAnnRicherson.com and biannualblogathonbash.com, and welcome to our daily vlog. It's been a really crazy, busy couple of days. Yesterday morning, the refrigerator repairman came back because the refrigerator quit, and we basically lost everything in it a second time. And they have another part they have to order. So basically what we have to do is move everything out of the kitchen area so that they can pull the refrigerator out when they come back and get to it. And they've had to order another part, and it's going to be Monday before the part is in and they have a chance to come back out here. So anyway, that was definitely not what I wanted to hear. I'm really frustrated given that we just got this refrigerator Christmas Eve. You know, it's ridiculous that we've already lost 2 refrigerator and freezers full of food. And it's just, you know, I don't feel like when you spend that kind of money on something, because it was over $1,000, that you should be having these kind of issues so soon. Especially given that the refrigerator that broke down on us was from the early 90s, I believe. It was my mother's, and she never had any problems with it. We never had any problems with it until it went. So it just goes to speak to the quality of stuff that's being made today, which is, like I said, ridiculous, because they've got better technology and they should be able to be making better products. Then the neighbor's father helped get the tiller fired up. We have an old Boland's, and they actually showed me how I could raise and lower the blade by myself, because I hadn't thought to use my foot. You know, I don't have the arm strength to push it and lower it, or, you know, anything. So I'd really felt like, well, you know, I'm kind of stuck. So they got it started, and I went over and tilled an area so they could put a swimming pool up for their kids. And then I took it up in the big garden and I tilled. And I had just got done when the rain started. We had really nasty rain, winds, just really nasty, cold, nasty weather. And it started last night. It's still going today. So last night we went to Jeff's mom's and we had tenderloins and french fries. Because, again, you know, cooking here without really having a way to save anything, or having, like, we always bake our tenderloins, and so we put a little butter on them, and we don't have any way to keep butter right now. So it really is, you know, not impossible, but difficult to have what we need to cook the way we're used to. So we went over there. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing tonight. We may be eating some more of the freeze-dried foods. I'm not positive. And I do have the powdered butter. But I haven't really played with it. And the instructions say to add liquid and make like real butter. And that's going to make, you know, a quantity of butter. And I haven't tried to break it down, you know, and do the math and just make exactly what I need yet. I may have to end up doing that, but we'll see. So then this morning I got up, and the electrician was coming to work on the issue in the bathroom of the light switch and the GFI plug not working. And he did bring a switch like what I had before that was basically... it comes on when someone walks in the room, and then it shuts off after a certain period of time. And he couldn't get it to work in there. So he put in a plain standard on and off switch, which when Jeff comes home, he's got to buy the square switch. And redo what was done today, because as it stands right now, it's, you know, the standard switch. I have a double plug in there. My outlet cover is for the square because that's what I had. And so when you look at the switch, you can see all the metal around it, which isn't exactly safe as far as I'm concerned. You know, he said it was fine, but with a 4-year-old granddaughter in the house, I just don't like that. I don't think it's safe. So he told me to tell Jeff just to wire it back exactly like it was right now. Put all the, you know, everything in the same spot and turn the main off when he did it. So that's what I guess we're going to do. I had planned to plant today, but with the rain, I'm not standing out and dealing with muddy ground and, you know. But I did go up and I did harvest some spearmint, and I also harvested some lavender. I got some really nice long stems on it. So I don't know if I'm going to use it, you know, in recipes, in potpourri, maybe just as, you know, little bouquets around the house. But I took the nice long stems, and this is the largest lavender harvest that I've ever had. And I'm really amazed at how much lavender one single plant produces, especially given that I did leave some of the lavender flowers on the plant so that it could bloom, maybe set seed, you know, maybe have some little lavender baby plants pop up around it. So, and definitely give the bees and stuff something that they can come get some nectar on. But I was really, really happy with my harvest this year. So, I have the spearmint in the dehydrator because I had some other herbs that I had harvested that, because of all the moisture in the air, just are not drying good enough to suit me. So I went ahead and did that, and then the lavender I laid in my hanging drying basket. And I'm going to let it dry like that for a little bit, and I may end up having to put it in the dehydrator too, but if I do, I'll put it in by itself and watch it real close because I definitely don't want to over dry anything. So I guess that's kind of it for me today. Nothing else really going on. I haven't really been online. I haven't updated any of my blogs. I've just been kind of taking a break and, you know, working in the yard. Oh, yes, I did do a lot of weeding yesterday. We have got so much poison ivy. It's not even funny. And I'm really glad that the new neighbors are tackling it on their side, because if we all work to get rid of it together, the berries are not going to be there for the birds to eat as readily, and it's just going to make cleanup so much easier. And then I did plant a couple little plants, some impatiens and stuff up there. And today was the first day that I gave the chickens the fermented chicken feed. They are eating it. They're going back and forth between it and the dry food, which is what I kind of suspected would happen. And I kind of wanted that to happen because the food that I buy has the kelp and the diatomaceous earth and all that in it, and I want to make sure that they're still getting plenty of that. But by fermenting the feed, it's giving them a lot of good stuff for their stomach. It is stretching the feed because the organic feed is $30 a bag. And so it really does help to stretch it. And it's also, it's just, you know, it's good for them. Fermented food is really good for your stomach, for digestion, and, you know, it does a lot of different things. And I like that it's a little bit warmer. So on cool, nasty days like today, it does give them something warm to put in their stomach. I also, yesterday I had used the additive with the essential oils in it for their water, and today I used a little bit of apple cider vinegar. And I've been watching them, and they really do seem to like it. I mean, they're drinking well, and you know, again, getting a lot of good things into their body that's going to help them to be healthy and to ward off any potential issues, and ultimately to help with parasite issues. Because even chickens, you know, they can have parasite issues. And the healthier they are, the less likely that is to happen. So, anyway, that is it for me today. Please subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, comments below. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful night.